What role did the Securitate play in the Bucharest protests of December 21, 1989? What role did the Securitate play in the Bucharest protests of December 21, 1989? This question takes us back to a pivotal moment in Romanian history. The Securitate was the secret police under the regime of Nicolae Ceaușescu. Their main job was to suppress dissent and maintain control over the population. In the lead-up to December 21, the Securitate had already used violence against demonstrators in other cities like Timișoara. On that day, Ceaușescu organized a mass gathering in Bucharest to show off his support. However, the crowd turned against him, booing and rejecting his authority. This unexpected shift transformed the event into a protest. As the protests grew, the Securitate, along with militia and military forces, tried to control the situation. They used tear gas, water jets, and made arrests. In some cases, they even fired shots at the crowd. This aggressive response led to chaos in the streets of Bucharest. During the protests, something interesting happened. Members of the police and army began to side with the protesters. This internal conflict within the security forces showed a breakdown of loyalty to Ceaușescu. Many soldiers refused to follow orders to shoot at demonstrators. Instead, they joined the uprising, which changed the dynamics of the protests. The Securitate was involved in both trying to suppress the protests and facing violent confrontations. Their actions contributed to the bloodshed during the revolution. Following Ceaușescu's flight from Bucharest on December 22, the situation remained tense. Civilians and armed forces personnel exchanged fire, often suspecting each other of being Securitate agents. Interestingly, there was no solid evidence that the Securitate had a coordinated plan to fight against the revolution as a unified force. In the days after the revolution, many Securitate members surrendered, often with promises they would not face prosecution. In summary, the Securitate acted mainly as a tool of repression during the Bucharest protests. Their attempts to quell the uprising were met with resistance from parts of the military and police. This internal conflict played a significant role in the downfall of Ceaușescu's regime and marked a turning point in Romanian history. The events of December 21, 1989, were not just about protests. They were about a nation rising against oppression.